this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 foods you should never give a baby. Hey, it's Morgan, and welcome to the Passable Parent channel. I've been a pediatric nurse for the past decade, specializing in early childhood development, and I'm also a mom of 2. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Today's topic is all about baby food safety, and specifically, we're going to be talking about 10 different foods you should never give to a baby. As a parent, it's important to know what foods are safe for your little one and what foods could potentially be dangerous. So let's get started. Honey. Honey is a natural sweetener that many of us love, but it's important to know that it's not safe for babies under 1 year of age. Honey contains a type of bacteria which can cause botulism in babies. Botulism can be very dangerous and can cause muscle weakness, breathing difficulties, and even death. Salt. Salt is the next thing you should not give to a baby. Babies' kidneys are not fully developed, which means they cannot handle too much salt. Too much salt can put a strain on their kidneys and even cause dehydration. So it's very important to avoid adding salt to your baby's food and to avoid all foods that are high in salt, such as processed foods. The third thing is sugar. Like salt, babies' bodies are not designed to handle too much sugar. Too much sugar can cause tooth decay, lead to obesity, and even affect brain development. So it's very important to avoid giving your baby foods that are high in sugar, such as candy, soda, and sweetened drinks. The next thing is cow's milk. Cow's milk is not recommended for babies to drink under 1 year of age because it's difficult for their bodies to digest. While it's important to introduce some dairy to your baby under 12 months of age when you start solids, that's in the form of yogurts and cheeses, not drinking the cow's milk. Cow's milk can actually cause iron deficiency anemia and can lead to allergies in some babies. So it's important that when it comes to drinking, your baby sticks to breast milk or formula at least until your baby is 1 year old. And the next thing to not give your baby is raw or undercooked eggs. Raw or undercooked eggs can contain salmonella, which can cause diarrhea, vomiting, fever, and dehydration in your baby. So it's really important to make sure that your egg dishes you give your baby are fully cooked. And the next thing to not give your baby is whole nuts, including peanuts and tree nuts. They are a huge choking hazard for your baby. Whole nuts and peanuts should not be given to children under 5 years old, as they can choke on them. You can give your baby nuts and peanuts, which is recommended from around 6 months of age when they start solids, as long as they are crushed, ground, or smooth nut butters. If there's a history of food allergies or other allergies in your family, make sure you talk to your pediatrician or trusted healthcare professional before introducing nuts and peanuts. And the next thing you're going to want to avoid giving your baby is fish with high mercury levels. Some fish, such as swordfish, shark, and king mackerel, can contain high levels of mercury, which can be very harmful to babies developing nervous systems. So it's important to avoid giving your baby these types of fish and to stick to low mercury fish such as salmon and cod. And you do not want to give your baby anything that's a choking hazard. Babies are at a high risk for choking, so it's really important to avoid foods that can pose choking hazards, such as popcorn, whole grapes, and hard candies. Make sure to cut up any food into small bite-sized pieces and supervise your baby while they're eating. And the next thing you never want to give baby is processed foods. Processed foods such as hot dogs, deli meats, and packaged snacks are high in that salt and sugar and can contain preservatives and other additives that are not good for babies. It's best to stick to whole foods and fresh fruits and vegetables. And the next thing you don't want to give baby is spicy foods. Spicy foods can actually irritate your baby's delicate digestive system. It's best to avoid giving your baby foods that are too spicy or contain hot peppers and spices, especially before your baby turns 1 year old. And there you have it, 10 foods that you should never give a baby. It's important to remember that every baby is different. So it's always a good idea to talk with your pediatrician if you have any questions or concerns. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one and all things early childhood development and giving your baby the best start possible. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.